Today we dive into a shocking turn of events that has left fans stunned. Chumlee Russell, the beloved star of Pawn Stars, has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. Fans of the hit reality TV show were taken aback when rumors circulated about Chumlee facing such a severe sentence. Known for his humor and easygoing demeanor, Chumlee has been a fan favorite for years, but now his name is making headlines for an entirely different reason. Legal troubles have cast a dark shadow over his career, leaving many wondering how he ended up in this situation and what his future holds. Let's break down the truth behind the shocking news and explore the events leading up to this moment. The legal drama began in 2016, when Chumlee was at the center of a criminal investigation that eventually led to a raid on his home on March 9, 2016. Authorities carried out the search as part of an inquiry into sexual assault allegations. During the raid, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police discovered several illegal substances and firearms on the premises, which significantly complicated the situation. Among the items seized were crystal methamphetamine, marijuana, Xanax, and possible evidence of cocaine use. Furthermore, several firearms were recovered, some of which were unregistered, raising additional legal concerns. After the raid, Chumlee was taken into custody, but was released on bond the following day. However, his release didn't mark the end of his legal troubles. Shortly after, he was scheduled to appear in court to face the charges stemming from the evidence found during the raid. His case attracted widespread media attention due to his fame on Pawn Stars, a show with a massive following on the History Channel. As the investigation unfolded, the legal consequences for Chumlee grew more severe. On May 23, 2016, Chumlee was formally charged with 20 felony counts, including multiple drug-related offenses and unlawful possession of firearms. These charges carried significant penalties, including potential jail time. However, his legal team, led by attorney David Chesnoff, worked out a plea deal to mitigate the consequences. Under the terms of the plea agreement, Chumlee pleaded guilty to a single felony weapons charge and a gross misdemeanor charge for attempted drug possession. This arrangement spared him from serving prison time, but came with stringent conditions. As part of the deal, Chumlee was sentenced to 3 years of probation. During this probation period, he was required to comply with strict legal stipulations, including undergoing counseling likely aimed at addressing any potential substance abuse issues. If he successfully completed the probation without further legal infractions, there was a possibility that his felony charge could be reduced or dismissed. Despite avoiding prison time, the highly publicized nature of his arrest and subsequent plea deal had a significant impact on his public image and career. Though he remained a part of Pawn Stars, questions about his future on the show lingered, with many speculating about how the scandal would affect his role in the future. While Chumlee avoided prison, the entire incident raised concerns about his future in Hollywood. So what made Chumlee such a formidable and unique figure in the entertainment industry, and why has his presence resonated with so many fans? One key factor lies in his background and his approach to life. Chumlee's rise to fame began with his playful and easygoing personality, which made him a fan favorite on Pawn Stars. He was given the nickname Chumlee at the age of 12 by the father of a childhood friend. The nickname originated from a remark that Chumlee's round face and prominent chin resembled the character Chumlee the Walrus from the classic animated television show Tennessee Tuxedo, and his tales. The nickname stuck, and it became both his personal and professional identity. Growing up in Nevada, Chumlee was immersed in the vibrant culture of Las Vegas. Despite not coming from a wealthy background, he was exposed to unique people and opportunities. A pivotal relationship in his life was his friendship with Corey Harrison, whom he met during childhood. The two bonded over shared interests and humor, which would later play a significant role in shaping Chumlee's career. Corey's family had deep roots in the pawn business, with his father Rick Harrison and grandfather Richard the Old Man Harrison founding the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in 1989. This shop quickly became a local institution dealing in rare collectibles, antiques, and valuable historical artifacts. Chumlee began working at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop at the age of 21. Though his initial role was far from glamorous, like many young employees, he started with behind-the-scenes tasks like testing merchandise for authenticity, loading and unloading heavy items, and writing up purchase tickets for customers. While his role was essential to the daily operations of the business, it was not high-profile. Nevertheless, Chumlee's humorous and laid-back personality made him a popular figure among his coworkers. In July 2009, Chumlee's life took a dramatic turn when Pawn Stars began filming its first season. The show aimed to highlight the daily operations of the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, featuring the fascinating items that came through the store, as well as the negotiations, appraisals, and historical insights from the staff on the show. Chumlee's role was that of the comic foil, often portrayed as the easygoing, fun-loving guy who frequently made mistakes. His coworkers, including Rick and Corey Harrison, often teased him for his perceived lack of intelligence, and the show's portrayal led some viewers to affectionately call him the village idiot of the series. However, Chumlee has repeatedly insisted that he is much more competent than the show suggests. He has pointed out that much of his on-screen goofiness is exaggerated for comedic effect. One memorable moment in Pawn Stars that showcased Chumlee's rail knowledge came in the episode titled Pinball Wizards. In this episode, Chumlee surprised his coworkers by demonstrating his deep understanding of pinball machines, including their mechanics and history. He accurately assessed their value, proving that he had expertise beyond the simple comedic role often assigned to him on the show. Despite the ups and downs of his career, Chumlee's rise to fame in Pawn Stars and his journey from an unlikely pawn shop worker to a reality TV star remains a fascinating story. With his legal troubles behind him for now, fans will be curious to see how his future unfolds.